to another episode of Capacity Chat. I am Lifalaza Simata, and I'm joined here by Dr. Clifford, and we're going to continue with another episode on human resources and how the elements that they face. Good afternoon, Doctor.
Afternoon, how are you?
I'm good. So, what is your background when it comes to the human resource field?
Okay. When it comes to HR, I'm a researcher slash part-time practitioner. When I'm saying I'm a researcher, all my research interests are purely on the HR part. Because when I did my studies, my PhD, the focus was on the HR competence model and how it can be applicable in the workplace. So the focus was not only on the competence model, but I was also taking a holistic orientation in what is it that is required for one to be employable within HR. Because if you look at HR, HR executives, look at HR executives or most people who are working in HR.
Yes.
It's a dumping zone. It's considered a dumping zone. Those with HR qualifications are not working in HR, but what are those with degrees going to do? So my focus, or let me say my focus as a researcher, is to ensure that HR as a profession has literature that guides it. Because currently, I think you'll agree that there's a discourse on the difference between what employers want and what we are teaching at universities. So as a researcher, my aim is to ensure that we have research which is a bit more practical, that contributes better to the profession of HR. So the intention is to bridge the gap between HR practitioners and what the profession itself wants and what is being taught in university.
Definitely so, especially when you talk about that fact of employability.
Yes.
That if there's more streamline in the education and what people are looking for, it's easy to employ people because they have what is right, it's not outdated and so forth.
Yes.
That makes sense. So what is the most difficult thing you found in your tenure revolving to human resource?
I think the greatest challenge in HR, I hope I'm not putting my head on the line, is the HR practitioners themselves.
Oh.
HR doesn't speak with one voice. That's the greatest challenge, because the HR's enemy, from where I stand, is HR itself.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Tell me the HR professional body in Namibia. Or where do HR people meet to discuss HR issues in Namibia? Which platform do we have
that is a good
like
point.
that in Namibia?
There isn't a major platform like that. And I believe this is actually us trying to initiate such a platform, if anything, but we don't know about the larger body.
Yes, and how many HR practitioners will buy into this conversation too?
Those are very important questions that you're asking. And it's true that we need to look into a factor where we can have one union voice or one voice, one direction, and how we build the human resource faculty or field as altogether. Is that where we're trying to go as Namibian human resource practitioners? Do you think we have a solution to that, or how do we counter that?
Not to preempt anything, but going forward, I think we have a series of things which are planned to ensure that HR speaks with one voice. Because currently, with the COVID issues, right, we have been put in a tight spot. And what has HR said in Namibia about COVID and the challenges that employees are facing, right? If you look at the way organizations are handling this thing, it's in silos.
Yes.
There is no one direction which HR has taken. We are still speaking in silos as practitioners. I am there as a practitioner, and me as a researcher or as an academic, I'm speaking my own things, which might not be even applicable to the people on the ground.
You've really left us food for thought in a direction that we're going, and how it is that we don't have a union or body of some sorts as HR practitioner to gather behind and so forth. And this is something that's very important in Namibia that we're developing, because if anything, human resource is the backbone of a company, or is supposed to be the backbone of an organization of sorts. So that was very insightful, Dr. Clifford. Thank you for sharing. This was an episode of Capacity Chats. Please join us when we go to the next episode and other future episodes with more.